Welcome to the regular season finale of Season 5. 40 cars are ready and set to take on this race. And here's the entry list for today's race. 40 accounts are also ready. And here's the lineup for Group A. You got Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Josh Bilicki, Bubba Wallace, row 1, Daniel Suarez, Kaz Grala, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, row 2, and Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, row 3. Here's the first out of 4 races. Keselowski with the lead. He blocks Bilicki. Keselowski is in the lead. Chase Elliott up in the air on top of the pack. Kyle Busch will DNF. Chase Elliott can continue because he kept all 4 tires on the ground. There you see Chase Elliott get squeezed into the wall. Just crowd surfs over the field. Just misses the catch fence. Is able to continue. So here's the lineup for the second race out of 4. Keselowski with the lead. Bilicki in second. And Keselowski has the lead again. It'll be an easy for him as Keselowski leads lap 2 now. Suarez gets the line, and it's going to be Christopher Bell will DNF, along with his teammate Kyle Busch. So here's the lineup for the third race out of 4. Bilicki remains in second, Chase Elliott third, Ross Chastain fourth. Keselowski in the lead again. This time he gets turned by Chastain, but he still keeps the lead. Daniel Suarez up in the air. So Grala, Suarez, and Bubba Wallace will DNF. So here's the lineup for the final race. You got 5 cars remaining. Keselowski has led every race so far. And he's in the lead again with the help from Bilicki. And Brad Keselowski will win Group A. Is there 3 wide for the transfer spot? It's going to be Chastain and Logano advancing. Chase Elliott's the first one out, and Bilicki will DNF. So here's the results from Group A. So here's the starting lineup for Group B. You got Denny Hamlin, Greg Biffle, B.J. McLeod, Loris Hezemans, row 1, Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, Todd Gilliland, row 2, and Chase Briscoe and Timmy Hill in row 3. Here's the first race out of 4. Greg Biffle in the lead with help from Austin Dillon, and Greg Biffle has the lead through 1 lap. As Hezemans gets squeezed into the wall, it's going to be Gilliland getting to the line, and Loris Hezemans will DNF. So here's the lineup for race 2 out of 4. Austin Dillon in second, McLeod third, Hamlin fourth. They're going to squeeze Dillon into the wall. It's going to be B.J. McLeod taking the lead away. So B.J. McLeod will have the lead, and Todd Gilliland will DNF, along with the 27. So here's the lineup for race 3 out of 4. Bowman has made it to the front row. It's going to be Dillon and Bowman side by side for the lead. They make contact. Alex Bowman takes the lead away. Bowman leads with 1 race remaining. So here's the lineup for the final race out of 4. Bowman and Dillon in the front 2 spots. Who's going to advance out of this one? Dillon with the lead. And Austin Dillon will win Group B. As at the line, it's Bowman and Hamlin advancing as they're side by side, sliding across the line for second and third. So here is the results from Group B. You got Dillon winning, along with Bowman and Hamlin advancing. Here's the starting lineup for Group C. You got William Byron, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, row 1, Justin Haley, Eric Jones, A.J. Allmendinger, Kurt Busch, row 2, and Harrison Burton and Eric Almirola, row 3. Here's the first race. McDowell with the lead with help from Jones. They can make hard contact, and Michael McDowell has the lead. So here's the lineup for race 2 out of 4. Jones has made it into second. Burton from the last row goes all the way up to third in that race. McDowell with the lead again, but he's going to get turned. It's going to be Eric Jones taking the lead away in race 2. So here's the lineup for the third race out of 4. William Byron into second now. Look out for him, as it's McDowell and Byron side by side. And at the line, it's William Byron taking the lead. Chris Buescher up and over. Allmendinger, Almirola, Haley, and Kurt Busch wreck as well. 5 cars DNF from that. Let's take a replay of this huge crash. You see Buscher and Allmendinger spin into the wall. That just sends Buscher up and over, and Allmendinger loses all of his momentum, takes out Almirola and Haley with him. Kurt Busch had a separate issue. So, just like Group A, there's 5 cars remaining for the final race. William Byron with the lead, with help from Tyler Reddick. McDowell takes the lead away, but he gets squeezed into the wall. McDowell flying through the air, up and over. Harrison Burton wrecks hard as well. Let's take a replay of this huge crash. He goes into the wall. Help from William Byron sends the 34 up and over, flying right next to the catch fence. Somehow misses it. But that means Byron, Reddick, and Jones advance because McDowell will DNF. He cannot continue with a flipped car. So here's the results from Group C. Only 3 cars were able to finish, and those 3 advanced. So here's the lineup for Group D. You got Austin Cindric, Martin Truex, Kyle Larson, Corey LaJoie, row 1. David Reagan, Cody Ware, Ty Dillon, Kevin Harvick, row 2. And Cole Custer and Ricky Stenhouse in the final row. Here's the first race. LaJoie to lead. Truex spins. Larson takes the lead away. And Kyle Larson will have the lead through 1 race. So here's the lineup for the second race out of 4. Larson with the lead. Truex second. LaJoie third. Cindric fourth. This time Cindric with the lead. Please gets loose and goes hard in the opening. Corey LaJoie takes the lead away. And LaJoie will have the lead after race 2. Here's the lineup for race 3. Cindric in second now. Moves Larson back to 4th and Truex in 3rd. Larson with the lead this time. But LaJoie takes the lead away. He's going to slide across the line. Corey LaJoie has the lead entering the final race. And here is the lineup for the final race of Group D. Cody Ware has made it to the front row. LaJoie with the lead. He gets loose and goes into the wall. Austin Cindric will win Group D. It's a photo finish for the final transfer spot. Cody Ware edges out Ty Dillon. So here's the results from Group D. Cody Ware barely edges out Ty Dillon to get the final transfer spot. So these 12 cars advance to round 2. Starting off, we have Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, and Eric Jones. Keselowski with the lead, but he's going to get loose and go hard into the opening. Eric Jones advances. Next up, we have Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, and Cody Ware. Richard Childress teammates against Cody Ware. Dillon with the lead. He spins in front of him and blocks him that way. Austin Dillon advances to the next round. So next up, we have William Byron, Corey LaJoie, and Joey Logano. And it's Byron with the lead, but Byron goes into the wall. Corey LaJoie takes the lead away, and Corey LaJoie advances, as Logano does not finish. So in the final race of round 2, you got Cindric, Chastain, and Hamlin. They're 3 wide. Chastain has the lead. Oh, Chastain flips over on top of Hamlin. Huge crash. Cindric takes the lead away, and Austin Cindric advances. Look at this huge crash. He goes into the wall, gets plowed into the wall by Denny Hamlin. That car does go into the catch fence slightly, but not enough to damage it, so we can continue this race. So LaJoie was completely on top of Hamlin. So you got Jones, Dillon, LaJoie, and Cindric in your championship races. Here's race 1 out of 3. Oh, Cindric's going to spin into the opening, and Austin Cindric will be eliminated. So Jones, Dillon, and LaJoie advance to race 2 out of 3. This time it's Jones getting squeezed into the wall, and Eric Jones will be eliminated. So that means in your championship race, you have the 3 of Austin Dillon and the 7 of Corey LaJoie. LaJoie is still looking for his first win of the season, and he has the lead. Dillon bounces off him. Austin Dillon spins. Corey LaJoie gets his first win of the season. Congrats to Corey LaJoy on winning his first race of the season, his 11th career win. And also congrats to Blissful Lexi for their second win in a row. That's 10 playoff points in 2 races. And here's the results from race 20. And here are the car points. We have a 3-way tie for 15th, and it's going to be Kyle Larson getting knocked out of the playoffs. And the tiebreaker is by playoff points, and he only has 2. There you see, 3-way tie for 15th. Larson only has 2 playoff points, while Byron and Suarez have 14. So Kyle Larson will miss the playoffs. So here are the points entering the round of 16. And here are the account points. There you see the top 16 have moved on. Vavroom, the last spot, 6 points over Not Your Real Name. And here are the points entering the round of 16.